What keeps a society from falling into chaos? Not merely the written laws that fill our libraries and courts, but something older, quieter, and far more powerful. Since no society can exist without order, and no order without regulation, we may take it as a rule of history that the power of custom varies inversely as the multiplicity of laws.
Much as the power of instinct varies inversely as the multiplicity of thoughts.
Some rules are necessary for the game of life. They may differ in different groups, but within the group they must be essentially the same. These rules may be conventions, customs, morals, or laws. Conventions are forms of behavior found expedient by a people, the practical agreements that let strangers pass in the street or share a meal without conflict.
Customs are conventions accepted by successive generations, shaped by the slow filter of trial and error and the elimination of what fails. Morals are those customs the group considers vital to its welfare and development. The living codes that protect the family, the hunt, the harvest, and the future of the tribe. In primitive societies, where there is no written law, these vital customs or morals regulate every sphere of human existence. They give stability and continuity to the social order. A young hunter learns not only how to track, but what must never be taken from another's trap. A girl learns the seasons of marriage and mourning. The elders speak the same truths their grandfathers spoke. Through the slow magic of time, such customs, by long repetition, become a second nature in the individual. If he violates them, he feels a certain fear, discomfort, or shame. This is the origin of that conscience or moral sense, which Darwin chose as the most impressive distinction between animals and men.
It is not an abstract rule imposed from above, it is the group living inside the individual. In its higher development, conscience becomes social consciousness, the deep feeling that one belongs to a group and owes it some measure of loyalty and consideration. Morality is the cooperation of the part with the whole, and of each group with some larger whole. In our own age, the multiplicity of laws has grown immense, while the shared customs that once bound communities together have, in many places, grown thinner. Yet the ancient lesson remains: paper regulations alone cannot replace the living moral sense. Civilization, of course, would be impossible without it. Without the quiet force of custom become conscience, without the willingness of individuals to act as parts of a greater whole, the entire experiment of ordered human life collapses. So the next time you feel that small inner pause, the discomfort at crossing an unspoken line, recognize it for what it is: the echo of countless generations, the invisible architecture that still holds civilization upright.